guys. Stop. Stop. Oh. Shit, I think I'm lagging. Alright. I think we're good, guys. Bloody lag.
70 reported by Dodge City and Liberal, 72-2 over by the good folks.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Keanu. Welcome to my channel. I like video games, I like making videos, and I like making videos on video games. So today I'll be sharing how I transitioned from console to PC, or how I transitioned from controller to a keyboard and mouse. So before I can explain and how I can give you guys some tips and how I did it, I'm going to tell you a short backstory of my gaming history. So the first ever console, if you could call it a console, that I played on was actually a DVD player. Now, you might be wondering, what kind of games can a DVD run play? Well, back when I was younger, when I was still back home, and home is Philippines, there's this disc that you can buy. I'm guessing it's around $10. It's pretty cheap, which is probably like 200 pesos. Anyway, so it's basically, imagine an emulator disc for your DVD. This came with two little plastic controllers that were pretty shitty, but they did the job. So now, the first time I ever used a mouse and keyboard was in a PC cafe, and you might not know what a PC cafe is. If you don't know what it is, then you probably grew up in a nice household. You would go into this cafe, pay a certain amount, and you can rent and use for gaming mostly. When I was in high school, we were given school laptops. I think they were like this big. There was a game that I got really hooked on because my mates showed me it. It's called League of Legends. So I had to learn how to use a mouse and keyboard. So this is where I can start giving you tips and share with you and how I transitioned from console to PC pretty quickly. Tip number one, tip numero uno. See this? This here, exhibit A, is a mouse. This is my mouse. I've had it since I was 16. And I've not changed my mouse since. Reason why is because I'm so used to the shape of it that even imagining touching a different mouse would be like cheating on my mouse. Like, you know how most controllers are all the same, like the same shape, size, but with mouses, this is the first thing you're gonna learn. Well, the first thing I learned was to get used to a mouse. It might sound a bit silly to you guys, but I was walking around the house with my mouse, and no, I didn't have it attached to my laptop, right? I'm not a fucking mongoose. I would just unplug my mouse and I would literally have it everywhere. When I'm watching videos in bed, when I'm studying, which I very rarely did, always clicking. That's what I was always doing, even when I pretended to study. I even did it when I was skating. So this is how serious I was at literally getting good with a mouse. I used to ride longboards a lot, so I'd get my mouse, put it in my pocket. I'd literally be doing this. Just doing this. I was just Tip number 2, probably the most important tip. Damn, bro, you just got slapped. Now, if you want to avoid getting slapped like that in an actual game, you gotta get your sensitivity and FOV right. Now, this one actually did struggle a little bit with myself in the beginning of playing on PC, but I figured out a method that helped me. And I'm about to show you guys what I did as well. Now, let's go back to the video. Now, if you're still trying to figure out what is a comfortable sensitivity for you, what I did when I played League of Legends, or even when I played other games such as Overwatch, I recorded my gameplay and I would look at every time I died, or every time I missed especially, and I learned to adjust my sensitivity and adjust my actual hand movement. There were times where I thought I should have killed my opponent, but then I don't, and then when I watch the recording, let's say this is my opponent's character here and this is my mouse, right? My mouse goes over and I click down here and I end up missing and I die, and I'm in my head I thought I hit him, but then when you slow it down I actually missed. There's 2 ways to fix that. You're gonna either just lower your hand movement when you click, kind of, that's more mental, or you can just change your settings and take away a little bit of sensitivity. It'll land here instead of here. Field of view, to kind of quickly explain, is what your character sees, right? Let's say this is 80, this is all you see, but everything you see is much bigger because you're seeing a smaller area. The things that you can actually see are much more detailed and bigger. Now, if you make your field of view, let's say 120, yes, you can see everything. You got like a, you got eyes like a fish. You can see everything, but then everything that was detailed becomes smaller. So you see a wider area, but the items are smaller. That's kind of the summary of it. Number 3. Big thing that helped me when I was transitioning to PC was using a mouse sensitivity converter. Basically what it is you take the game you're currently playing, you take your settings, your sensitivity and your field of view, you put it onto the converter, and then you convert it to what game that you want to apply the exact same settings on, so then will relatively be the same. Now, it might not be perfect, it might not be exact, but it gets it closer, so then when you do tweak your settings in that new game you're playing, it's a lot easier. I'll give you guys what I use. It is mousesensitivity.com with a dash in between. It's what I've been using. It's free. I suggest you using that one. Cool? Next. Number 5. Patience. I wish I knew this earlier because I was used to the days where I would literally like clap everyone in COD lobbies, right? And then when I moved on to playing on computer, eventually I was like at the bottom of the ladder. I was getting tilted. Like slowly I was gonna go back to playing on the controllers. Having patience will literally boost your progress so much faster. You gotta accept that you will suck for a little while. And the mentality that I use each time I play a game on PC, even when I just get kind of almost in the middle of the scoreboard, I'd look at it like, these people down here that I beat have probably been playing way more than me. They've probably been on PC way longer than me, and I still beat those guys. Looking at it like glass half full. And then when you reach being number 1 on the scoreboard, being new to PC, it feels great. Like don't stop, man. Like if you obviously wanted to do it since you're watching this video, so just do it. if I help even just one person with this video, I'll be laughing. I'll be happy. Make sure you check out my stream, by the way. I stream every Wednesdays to Fridays. It's 6 p.m. Australian time zone. The link is here. That's Keanu Badass on Mixer. Check me out if you want to hang out or if you have any questions. Alright guys, bye. Bye bye.